my goodness.
That's a whole big tray of mac and cheese.
Gonna be your night eater?
You know what? Food makes friends. And it really, really does. I mean, I've been a foodie for years. That's what it's all about right there.
We are here in Burlington at the Sarah Holbrook Community Center, and we are going to spend the morning with volunteer Bob Maritano.
I'm a foodie. I'm feeding people. That's it.
How long have you been doing it?
35 years. I drive roughly 2,500 miles a month.
We're going to follow him to Shelburne, where he's going to pick up some donated food. He goes there 7 days a week.
Hey, buddy.
My buddy.
How you doing?
Known Davey for years. Picking up product, feeding people. That's it, 7 days a week. People are hungry 7 days a week. My day starts out at home around 4:30 to 5 if I'm preparing anything like today. I had to prepare some food. I'm usually on the road around 6:30.
How old are you? Is that something?
82.
At 82, you seem very busy.
I don't want to stop. When you stop, that hole's too deep.
Then we're going to go to Shelburne Rescue, where he's going to bring some baked ziti for the staff to eat for their lunch.
Yeah, I mean, he's been dropping off food for as long as I can remember. Bobby's food, as we call it.
And some pretty high-end grated Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese from northern Italy. The mac and cheese is coming up, so.
Shelburne Rescue is a 911 emergency ambulance service. We respond to the scene of an emergency, whether that's a medical or a trauma or a car accident or sometimes fires.
Could be an accident up the road, could be COVID, could be a lot of things. Volunteers also here, so they got to be fed, you know.
I think the same thing that motivates Bobby to make food is just try to help your community in some way that you can.
Bob, how long do you think you've been dropping off food here?
I think it's about 10 years. Automatic mac and cheese next week.
Okay.
Automatic.
Perfect.
You know me, I'm never on the clock anyway, so.
And we're going to wind up here at Sarah Holbrook, where he is bringing mac and cheese for the staff to have for their lunch.
Hi, honey. Last week I did lasagna for him. Today is mac and cheese.
And why do you bring food to the staff here?
The heart. I've been with this organization for a while, and I know what they do. And it's children, you know, and that's it to me. It's our future. How was your lasagna?
Amazing.
Thank you.
It saves our lives. You know that, right? Like, to have food cooked here. We provide early education and after-school care for kids 18 months through high school graduation. Bob has been providing food to this organization for years and years.
Yes. You run into some people, they're a little frowny and this and that. As soon as they ate, what a smile.
And the fact that there are community members who care enough about the work that's happening in these walls and about the staff who are doing that.
I miss sitting with those kids. I used to read to them. I mean, the cutest kids, my God.
That's one of the hardest things about COVID is that we still have not opened up to volunteers.
Yeah.
And so many of our volunteers are like, can I come back? I miss it.
I've been in this business 35 years. Food insecurity has been 35 years I've been in this business, you know. Is it getting worse? As far as I'm concerned, it is. At 60, when I went through all my operations, if you thought I was going to get to 82 years old, no way. I went through a lot of heart problems. You know, I went through AAA, which is pretty damaging. I mean, I was laid up almost 9 weeks after the operation. And then a year to the day after that, a full batch of arteries up on top.
He had his hip replaced and he's back working.
2 days later.
Yeah.
I'm 82, again. Your car, you need oil changes, you need parts. We need parts, that's it.
Did you get your 20th hole in one yet?
21st.
Congratulations, bud.
Yeah, I got the 21st. Well, I won state amateur in 81, 14 club championships. We kind of made a little history. A friend of mine and I right at the links at Lang Farm, great golf course. It was his first hole-in-one ever. And then I hit. We go to the hole, both balls are in. The rarity on that, and that's when it hit the news.
He's on the go.
Constant.
We visited Bob at his senior living facility in Winooski to watch some antipasto wraps being made and delivered to another resident named Betty.
Okay, Bet.
Let me tell you, he brings soup to me, and I thought my grandmother came back to life. He takes very good care of me. He feeds me very well, and I appreciate every bit of it, and he's fantastic.
Capicola. Very northern Italy. You're my guest here.
All right.
Test that.
Oh, that's good.
In my spare room, which I'm going to turn into a food shelf for the tenants, they know my door's always open.
And why do you do it?
You see this in here? Because it's kind of large. I went through tough times 35 years ago, and the system helped me out. I want to pay them back. I love helping people. I love watching children grow up. You know, to me, that's what it's about.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This certainly puts me in the holiday spirit. Take care, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon.
It is what it is.
Tell me about, you say that so many times. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's like your catchphrase.
Well, that's not my catchphrase. The catchphrase came from the guy that passed away that owned Shelburne Market, Steve Clayton. That was his catchphrase. It is what it is.